Welcome to my first YouTube stream about how to get a free website. Yes, you have to build it yourself. Nobody's going to give you a free one, but today we're using Google Sites, which does not charge a hosting fee to create our free website. To use Google Sites, you will need a Google account. What does that mean? If you have Gmail, you have a free Google account. Also, if you have an Android phone, 99% chance that you have a Google account. You can log into your favorite website, or I'm sorry, your favorite way that you access the internet, and go to google.com, and over here you can click your little login button and log in. I do not have Gmail, so I can't show you what that is. The only other thing you will need is a domain. You can get domains for free, or you can't get domains for free. Domains are usually $20 a year. You never own a domain, you can only lease it. You can lease it for 10 years or more. I prefer GoDaddy. I have some tricks for using GoDaddy. Makes it really easy to find stuff. You go to GoDaddy.com, type in the domain you want, click search, and it gives you lots of ideas. So somedomain.com is taken. You can offer $50,000 for it, but it'd be better off to find something else. So let's go in some gobbledygook, search it, and there you go. It's a penny. It's a penny if you buy it for 3 years. It's a penny for the first year. After that, it's probably like $22 a year or something. Depends on which one you buy. So this one's $14.99, $9.99 for the first year, $24.99 in this tiny itty bitty print. All right. So the next thing we want to talk about is what is the address bar and the search bar. We're on google.com. You see it up here. This is called the address bar, and this is the search bar. When we want to go to a website, there's two ways to go to it. I can type in my website name, cjwebsites, no spaces.com, press enter, and bam, I'm on the CJ Websites website. Or I can come down here and I can search CJ Websites. You can search for it websites.com too. And now it brings you up to search results. Here we all are, and you can choose the right page. This looks a little different because I also manage it on Google Business. You won't see all this. And then you click on it and you go to CJ Websites. So what is the point in knowing it? If you go to GoDaddy and you want to manage your domain, you go to GoDaddy.com, you come to this page. And finding your way to the domains you manage is several clicks. So I click here, go to my products, go down to domains, and there we go. But I can also just type in the shortcut DCC, Domain Control Center.godaddy.com. And it takes me straight there. You can also add it to your bookmarks toolbar, which is this thing here, which I have a few. So today we're going to use Google Sites to build our website. To get there, I can go to sites.google.com, or I can do a search. Google Sites Builder, whatever. And now we have to find it. Which one is it? It's this one right here. So it's easier to type sites.google.com because you don't have to try to figure out which one is the right one. You don't need to put it on the slashes. There you go, sites.google.com. Also going to go over some quick shortcuts because I use them a lot. Copy, paste, and cut. Copy, you use Control C. C for copy, that's readily apparent. For the V for paste, I think of it as the end of a glue bottle. And I'll give you a visual for that. Go to images. And you can see that the glue bottle has a V shape on it. And if we were to turn it upside down, right side up, it's not a V shape, it's more of an A. But when we turn it upside down, it looks like a V. So if you imagine that you're turning your bottle upside down and you're pasting whatever you just copied or cut over, that's a nice visual. And then Control X, you could imagine, is like a shape of a pair of scissors. They make a an X where they cross. We'll take a quick look at scissors. Okay, there's your X sideways, of course. Learning to copy and paste is going to make things a lot easier for you. We are going to, so I'm on sites.google.com. I'm going to click the plus sign, and it takes me to this, which is our starter page. Up here, untitled site, we're going to call it our test site, CJ test site. Here we're going to put a title. Now this is the main title of the page. You have options, title, normal, heading, and subheading. Title will always be only on a page per once. And this makes your website accessible. After the title, you can have several headings, and each heading can have a subheading that you can't skip. You can't go from title to subheading. Normal text is just paragraph text. Welcome to my website. When it comes to header types, you see I put this here, we got header types. We can choose a cover, which is a full page. We can choose large, which is this one. Banner's a little smaller, and then text only. Let's go to cover, and then we'll click somewhere over here where our image is, and you'll see we got the image option. We'll select one because it gives us a nice set of options. We can just choose one, insert, and there it is. Now we have several layouts we can choose. 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column, 2 column. We can add text and images. We can add something from our drive. So let's just do 4 column. And I'm going to upload images that I already have for my website. The trick with this box is see how they're all nice and even the same size, height and width. It's because my images are already made the same height and width. These are all 1200 by 1200 or similar. I think that this one in orange may not be. Yeah, see it comes out a little smaller. It's got the info on the bottom. If I go to my website, I'm just going to copy some text out of here. I'm going to stick it in Notepad. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. That gets rid of all the styles that are on the page. And I'll copy it again. And I'll paste it into here. Now we'll go to the next one. Custom website design. Again, I'll copy it. I'll paste it. I'll copy again. I'll stick it in here. Back to here. I'll copy it. I'll paste it. I'll copy it again. Stick it in here. And then my last one is a website rescue, which I don't really have. I have content for it, but it's not in a block like this. So copy, paste, paste, copy. This professional website design is perfect for a heading, and then the second one is perfect for a subheading. So we'll do that for each one of them. Heading, subheading, heading, subheading, heading, and subheading. We can add buttons. Let's find a button. There's a button on here. So I'll stick a button on there. Learn more. And I'll come over here to my professional website page. I'll click the read more button. And then I'll come up here to the address bar. Remember the address bar is up here. It shows the full address of this page. And I'll copy that with Control C and I'll paste it in the link. So now when they click on the button, it'll go to that spot. And I'm going to stick it, just drag it up here into that box. To add a new page, we can click on Pages. Down here is the plus sign. Add a new page. About us. Done. It brings up the same image. We can make this, use the same image. We can select a different image. So I could do any one of these. Let's just say that one. I can make my header smaller. And you'll see how what shows in the image changes based on this size. So if you're going to do an image with text like this one is, you're going to have to do something different. Back arrow, I'll click an image, and I'll just select one of their pre-made images. This is an About Us page, so let's just do, we did this one, let's do this one. Insert, there we go. This improves readability. Turn it on or off, it doesn't really matter. So what do I want this page to look like? Let's just do one image with some text. And select an image. We'll grab something from Google Images. Smart woman working on a computer because I identify with women. I'd like to see a female on there. I mean, that one's cute. She's nice. I don't like her because she's got like a credit card in her hand. She looks like she's having way too much fun. I like this one, but I don't see the person. There we go. Let's go with her. She's drinking her coffee and looking at her phone. I feel more like this one here is me, but let's just go with her. She looks a little happier. So let's stick that in there. About CJ websites, I'll put that in for title. I click back over to my website, go to my About page, and I'm going to copy this content over. Control V, paste it into Notepad again. Control C, copy. I should say if you're on a Mac, it's the command button, not the control button. So I paste it in there. Our mission should be, what do you think? Heading, right? This is the title. That should be a heading. And this is going to be a heading. Now, I don't like how there's all this empty space over here, so I'm just going to add a regular text box. I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it out, Control X, and I paste it down here with Control V. So the only other thing we want now is a contact form, and we do these with forms within Google Forms. So if I click here, it shows me the two that I've already made. To make one, you open a new tab, come over here to the address bar. You can search for it, but if you put it in the address bar, you know you're going to the right spot. And go to forms.google.com. Get this out of here, put this here for you. You want to make sure that you're logged into, I'm going to get rid of that one, that's a sample, the Google account where you want to receive the email messages. I'm in design@cj.com. That's where all the email messages from this form will go. I'm going to create a new form. Contact CJ websites. Use the form below to send us a message. By default, it collects email, and they give you this sample radio button. We're just going to go short answer, name. They can enter a name. We click the plus sign to get another one, and it goes to multiple choice, and we can say, do you want a website? And it actually gives us the option of yes, no, maybe, so we can just click add all, and there's yes, no, and maybe already in there for us. If we don't want maybe, we just come over here and click on the X. Add. What is your time frame for having a website? And it's all the word time and changes to time, so let's just go back to multiple choice, or better known as radio, now, as soon as possible, right? Add another one, within a week, 1 to 2 weeks, a month or so. I don't know. So that's simple. Responses, it says link to Sheets. If you do that, it'll put all your responses in a Google spreadsheet, also called Google Sheets, which you don't want. You really want them emailed to you, so you click these 3 dots and you go Get Email Notifications. So it's down here, email notifications are enabled. Remember, the notifications will go to this address of whatever account you're logged into. And there's really nothing you gotta do in settings unless you want a quiz, want to change things around. Usually this is all you need. Up here we're gonna click on Untitle, and it brings up our title, which is CJ Website Forms. Now I'll close out of that. And keep in mind I'm using these tabs over here, so I can switch between different elements quickly, or pages in that case. And you'll see the contact form, let's close out that we just made is here. And we click on it and insert, and there it is. We can make it full width, which will be good because when we're on a cell phone, if we imagine the cell phone's much smaller like this, we'll see that it fits better. Let's move that back out. You saw all the junk behind my screen there for a minute. Now when we're ready, we click Publish. And it automatically goes to this URL, CJ Test Site. If we want to put in a custom domain, like mine is CJ Websites up here, or something else, we click on Manage, and then Start Setup. And if I do cjstuff.com, it'll say it's not verified. You click on Verify Ownership, and it brings you to the Google Search Console. I have put an imaginary domain because mine's already verified, but you go through the process, and if you're using GoDaddy, it's all automatically. You log into GoDaddy, it sets all the settings for you, which makes it really easy. And then when it's done, you have your website here, your CJ Websites. So let's come back here. This one's already verified. Once you finish the verifying, you hit cancel, and then you go back to start setup, and you start all over. GoDaddy can be pretty quick, but it can take 24 to 48 hours once you finish that verification before it shows this little blue checkbox. So we click next. It says I'm already connected to a different site because, yeah, it was. And then I click next. And it tells me to do this DNS change. DNS is how we manage our domain. Your domain is CJ Websites, or in this case, cjsos.net. If you're using GoDaddy, you can come up here to the address bar. Remember, DCC is the shortcut, .godaddy.net. The other option is to go to godaddy.com, and it's 3 or 4 clicks to find what you're looking for. So I'll go to cj.net, and there it is right there. Click the 3 dots, edit DNS, and they keep changing this, so hopefully it stays this way for a little while. And they want us to add a new record. The instructions say create a CNAME, call it www, and paste this into it as the value. Go to GoDaddy, CNAME, www, paste my value, and click Save. And this can also take another 24 to 48 hours. Once it's done, we click Done. It assigns the domain, and we can close out of this. This takes us back to here. If you check this box, your website will be published, but it'll send a request to the search engines to please don't put it on their search results pages. This is good if you want to send it out to your friends to have them please preview my website. Let me know if you like it, you don't like it, whatever. Click Publish. And this may take a little while, but you click View Published Site, and there it is. And you can see up at CJ Test Site shows up there. There's Home, there's that, and About Us. This is also good for people when they create a lot of landing pages on different domains. Remember that Google does penalize you for having duplicate websites with the same content. If you don't like it, you can unpublish it and go back to starting over. So unpublished, got it. Go to themes. You can actually choose a different theme. So I could have made this pink. There's pink, it's teal, purple, black, or you can choose your own color. You can drag this around, or you can find the color you want, or if you already have one, you can just select it in there. And then these ones show you your theme with different fonts and styles. You can see what it looks like live, which is really neat. So Diplomat, so you put this big box around it, change your colors, changes overlays and titles, vision, level, again, change the color. That's more in line with my current theme, which is nice. Impression, red, bold, huh? And then you can publish it. Once it's published, you can still make changes, and you can go back in here, wrong button, click publish. It shows you this is what it looks like now. And this is what it looks like after your changes. So you can review that and then click publish. And there you have it. That is your super easy make your own website. I know I went kind of fast and I made it look a lot easier than it probably will be. Feel free to send us any questions on our website, cjwebsites.com, and check the comments below. We'll send you out some links. I also have links for places you can get free hosting if you want to do something more than a Google site. And certainly Google Sites isn't the only game in town when it comes to free website builders. Be sure to like and follow us, and hopefully we'll see you soon.